So for us as an academy, the USA made perfect sense. 3 years ago, we really started to push our players towards the USA, or advise them to go to the USA. The first player we sent was Yuveer, who was our captain at the time. And Yuveer has an interesting story. Yuveer was an A student and a very talented football player. Matter of fact, he was called up to play for India under 16. So when I met Yuveer, he had just, no, he was 16. And he was literally heading to the UK to study. And there was no more football involved. Luckily for us and him, he joined us. And you know, a big factor of what we do at TFA is prepare the player for playing the higher level. And it's okay to say, okay, let's go play the USA or let's go play Europe. But if you don't get these guys prepared in the right way, then they have no chance to go and perform out there. So Yuveer was a perfect example. You know, he was an A student. We discussed the physical aspect, because one of the biggest challenges for anybody going to the USA from anywhere in the world is to get into the athletic shape Americans are in. Yuveer took to the gym religiously. You know, his transformation was an example we use for many players. Again, sleeping, dieting, drinking the right stuff, preparing the right stuff on the pitch is a lot of the stuff we work with Yuveer. When the time had come, and Yuveer was with us, I think 6 months before we had to go and get the offers. Yuveer being a GPA 4, which is an A+ student, he actually received 50 scholarship offers, which is phenomenal. Luckily for us and him, he picked the right one, and he's currently playing out there in Virginia, in the USA. You'll see a clip of him in a minute talking and explaining how that process went and how it worked out for him. So that's was a big positive sign for us. So yes, let's go for the US.
Yeah, my name's Yuveer. Some of you may know me, some of you may not. You probably do know, but who will tell it? But anyhow, I've been here in America for the past 1 year, now starting my 2nd year. Going into my 2nd season right now. We've already had a few games, gone well. But honestly, none of this would have been possible without the help of TFA. They've took me in a few years ago, just continuously developed me as a player over and over again with our schedule, you know, of training, of matches, and everything else, my school. So it's just, they prepared me for how to balance the life, and that's the most important thing in America, or even any other level you get to. It's the most important thing, being able to balance your life. And that's one thing that they got me doing, because yes, athletics come first, but you need to take care of everything else at the same time. Well, athletics come first for me, and it always has, but everything else needs to be looked after, and that was the most important part of TFA, that they got your head straight. Like Coach Ali and the other coaches got my head straight, got everyone else's head straight, and that's why I am where I am today, doing what I love, continuing to play football, because that's always been my dream as a kid. And I'm very grateful for that, right from coach telling me like, oh, you should not be eating that, not be doing that, getting me to lift, because it is one of the most important things. Your strength, your athleticism, your fitness, everything all combined, you need that in any level.
Okay, so how does it all work? If you are interested about playing a higher level of football, you'll come to the football academy. Okay, you will practice with us. We'll prepare you. You know, we really do preach that we are football education. Okay, so for us, football is an educator as a sport. Football develops you as a man, and more importantly, gives you an education when you're finished. Okay, the process is simple. You work with us, you play with us. We make a highlight video. The highlight video is then inserted into your CV. We'll make you a football CV. Okay, once we have your list ready for America, we approach the 50 colleges on your behalf, and then show them the CV with the video. If all goes to plan, they will interview you. Okay, normally we will get you 4 or 5 interested colleges. They'll interview you, they like you and you like them. They will offer you a scholarship. In America, you have 2 types of scholarship: athletic scholarship, academic scholarship. Academic is more used than athletic. Okay, that's why you need to have good grades. The scholarship is never 100%. It goes from 20% to 80% scholarship. And then you apply to the college and you play for the soccer team. Okay, we tell all our parents, okay, that decision whether to allow your son to play soccer or study. Okay, in this example that doesn't exist, because we want him to study and play soccer. Okay, and your reward is obvious. A scholarship to America, A, saves you a lot of money on college fees, and B, gets your son a good college education. So you 100% get a return of investment on football, okay, which is what makes it so good. So in conclusion, if you're interested in TFA, check us out on the website www.tfauae.com. You can contact us through the website. We're happy to answer any questions you have about USA, and we're happy to welcome any good players who are interested in going to the USA.